Hey everyone, this is Bo Bice. Don't go anywhere. Profiles will be coming up next.
Welcome to Profiles. I'm Jeanette Ng. Today's guest is singer Bo Bice, who took America by storm in Season 4 of American Idol, eventually coming in second to Carrie Underwood. Illustrating the power of American Idol, Bo Bice became a household name, incorporating his deep baritone style of singing with a unique combination of soul, country, blues, and rock. After a short break, we'll join our host Mickey Burns as he welcomes the talented Bo Bice to Profiles. Welcome back to Profiles. Season 4 of American Idol will long be remembered for its battle till the end between our guest Bo Bice and Carrie Underwood. In the end, Carrie Underwood took the narrow victory. Since Idol, Bo Bice has married his longtime sweetheart and released a string of successful albums. Along the way, however, Bice has also experienced some serious medical problems. So let's join our host Mickey Burns on location at Ashford & Simpson's Sugar Bar in the heart of New York City as he welcomes our idol Bo Bice to Profiles.
You don't believe in what you see, then tell me, baby, does it make you blind, blind, blind? That ain't the way it is. I need a witness when you talk to me. I need a witness. Won't you set me free?
Bo Bice, welcome to our show Profiles.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Mickey.
Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure's all mine, trust me.
Of course, for our viewers, you captured America's hearts in Season 4 of American Idol, eventually coming in second to Carrie Underwood.
That's right.
You know, they say that people never remember who comes in second.
Yeah.
That was not the case with you. Why do you think that is?
2 seasons before me, Clay Aiken's done real well also at second. You know, Ruben's a Birmingham boy. So I think if you make it in the top 3, you've done pretty well for yourself.
I'd say.
And so I'm not really sure what the whole phenomenon was about me. I guess some of it was the fact that I really stuck to Southern rock and that kind of style of music.
Sure. But I did read somewhere that you credit your mom for your getting involved in the American Idol experience.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, that was a bet. She had asked me to go on the show the year before, the season before, and I checked into it, but I was too old. The cutoff was 25. And then the following year, I had come in from work, and I was sitting on the couch, eating some Cheetos and drinking a beer and winding down, and the news came on and said that they had upped the age limit to 28, and I made it in by 3 months.
Wow.
So it was just a bet. She bet I wouldn't go down and audition, and I bet she wouldn't, go to Orlando with me. And
You and your mom hopped in the car,
yep,
drove 15 hours to Orlando for the auditions,
That's
and
right.
when you got there, you were the first 2 there.
there was a car in front of us. We had parked. I remember it was like a little white Hyundai or something like that, and the police came and asked them to move, and we're in my dad's truck because I had gone from Birmingham over to Atlanta to pick my mom up, and we took my dad's truck down so that we could camp in the back of his truck, And so they asked us to move, and literally by the time the police had asked us to leave, these 2 cars, by the time we had left and moved around the block once or twice, there was probably 50 people. And then by the next couple of laps around the block, there was 150 people, and within the hour, there were literally thousands of people to the point to where they had to let people line up because it was causing so much congestion around the areas.
In your case, once the audition started, just quickly what was the process like for you? Because it must be overwhelming.
Well, it's very overwhelming. I mean, first of all, I'm used to auditions because I've been doing it for 15 years before, and you audition for gigs every time that you have another gig. So I was kind of ready for the audition process. Now, I was not prepared for the overall chaos that ensued before the audition.
And still be able to focus.
And to focus on that, when we got there, we spent the night sleeping on I think we were like 800th in line out of 17,000 people that were in this convention center, and we you know, it was 24-hour karaoke is the best way I can explain it. It was just everybody singing, and you couldn't really sleep, you couldn't really get prepared, and so you just went in there and you know, you tried your best. But it was definitely, the best word for it is chaos.
Chaos. How'd you get the nickname Bo?
When I was born, my grandmother said I look like Humphrey Bogart. So my family still to this day calls me Bogart,
right.
But and I don't answer to it out on the street. So
right.
but
okay,
I do around the family, and I shortened it to Bo when I got in kindergarten.
Very good, very good. Now, in 2005, you were quoted by Rolling Stone magazine that your last thought during the Idol finale, and you said this. You said, "Please God, don't let me win this thing."
Right.
What made you feel that way?
Well, I caught some flack after saying that, and I think, you know, that was in no way a slight to the fans, because there was a lot of people that spent a lot of hard-earned time and money voting on a phone.
Yes,
yes. It was more about being a songwriter and a producer and, you know, enjoying those aspects of the music. I was quite aware that if I did win, that would not be something I was able to delve into until, you know, many moons after.
Sure.
So And you know, as the Real Thing album went, I didn't have a lot of control in that, and I got second place, you know. But I was able to work with Clive Davis on that, and then that, you know, took me to the next level to be able to open a recording studio and now produce the last album and to do those kind of things. So that was more what I meant, because I was more afraid of being locked down for a decade in pop music, when I really knew that country and southern rock is really the style of music that I play.
Sure. Now, when you were in the final three, you took a risk and you performed a cappella,
right,
without the band and the backup singers.
Yeah.
In a Dream was the name of the song that you sang a cappella. That performance still remains one of the highlights of the series.
Right.
Why did you take that risk to go a cappella?
You know, I would love to say that it was some kind of brilliant plan that I had, you know, but it wasn't. I'm a big fan of the band Badlands and had been for many years. Yeah. And when you sign up for Idol, you have a list of songs that you would like to get cleared. Right. And Carrie Underwood and I were singing the same song that week, out of the 3 songs that we had. And at kind of the last point, really, it was after you could change songs, the day that you're supposed to. I said, you know, this song just got cleared and came across the desk this morning. Can I change songs? And they said, no, you know, it's too late. The band won't have a chance to learn this. And I was like, it's a cappella. And I remember there was a gentleman that said, you know, I don't know why you have a 32-piece band and you want to do this.
Right.
And no one's ever done that this far along in the contest before. But I never looked at it also as I'm taking a big risk. I used that song for my sound check for 15 years. And so to me, it was kind of paying a tribute back to Ray Gillen and to the band.
Right. Well, it certainly worked. You always look so confident on stage. However, what's been your most embarrassing moment? You
know, there's been plenty of embarrassing moments I've had over the years on stage. I mean, I broke my foot in the middle of the first song on the Idol tour. You know, that was pretty embarrassing. I've fallen off stage before. You know,
so it's not always good.
It's not always good. You know, I've also had my turns for the worse, and had problems in my past with, you know, drugs and alcohol and things. And there were times that I learned a lot. I wouldn't take them back. I can tell you that. I'm glad I went through them, because they made me who I am today. But I think if I have to look back on the embarrassing things in life, it's probably just the time that I wasted, you know, using drugs and stuff.
I don't worry about tomorrow. Right now, a mile on down the road, I'm gone.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with much more in Profiles with Bo Bice after these important announcements. Welcome back to Profiles. I'm Jeanette Ng. Currently, Bo Bice is celebrating the success of his latest album titled See the Light, a project which, according to Bice, he has been working on for the past 10 years. Additionally, Bice's music video Witness from the album spent 3 consecutive weeks at #1 on VH1's Top 20 Countdown. Now back to Mickey Burns with American Idol alumni Bo Bice.
People die when we don't try, we walk away. Don't you see there's a better way of life? People die when we don't try, we walk away. Don't you see there's a better way? People pray. When you talk to me.
You're in in New York City. Going to
Yeah.
be performing at BB King's.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your current show and the band that will be with you.
Well, I've got some guys that have been with me for a while. You
Yeah.
know, a keyboard player and a bass player, and then I've got some new guys. Really, I try to just keep consistently good musicians around that enjoy doing what they do. Like I said, we play Southern rock music, and it's we don't hold back any punches. We like to rock and roll.